How do we find inverse functions at GCSE? Well, you might know already that we just switched the x and the y, but why do we do that? So, at GCSE, or anything, we have the inputs. The inputs are things that you can put into your function. And then, when you put it into your function, f, we get the outputs. Okay? Now, your inverse function are going to do the opposite. It's going to take your outputs and take it back to your inputs. So what the inverse function is doing is it's reading the outputs now as the inputs, and the inputs now as the outputs. So f minus 1 is not reading this as the outputs. It's reading it as the inputs, okay? Because you're putting these in to f minus 1, and it's giving out this, okay? So the inverse function reads the x and the y in the opposite way. So that's why we swap the x and the y. So we rewrite f of x as y is 3x minus 2 over 5x. Switch the x and the y. And then we need to rearrange for y, okay? Now the way we do that is I'm going to get rid of denominators. I'm going to multiply both sides by 5y. So we get 5xy. That cancels 3y minus 2. Then I'm going to try and keep as many things positive as possible. Okay, I'm going to take the minus 2 here to become a plus 2. Then I'm going to minus this. Remember, we're rearranging for y. So the minus 2 is going to come over here to become plus 2. We get 3y. Then the 5xy comes over here to become minus 5xy. Then we factorize out the y. 3 minus 5x. Then you divide by the bracket 3 minus 5x. So y is 2 over 3 minus 5x. So that means f minus 1 is 2 over 3 minus 5x. And that is your solution. So see this video as part of your functions revision. Head to Neil Does Maths on YouTube for crazy GCSE questions, and head to MyEdSpace.co.uk if you need more comprehensive help with your GCSEs. Nice.